Yo, yo, here we go. Sorry to burst your bubble. The only thing that's ever been to space is your imagination. Your real parents are a lie to your vision, the school system, and the establishment. The flat earth truth destroys the lies that they fed you. Separation anxiety. You have to let go of the indoctrination. Enough of the Stockholm Syndrome bullshit. We don't have time for a meeting of the spinning ball earth retard society, okay? Flat as fuck, two small little ships, local sun, rays angle geometrically triangulate to this local sun with a local hotspot. That's impossible at 93 million miles away, much less several hundred miles away. So, anyway, here we go. Weightless hair and water. What the fuck? What the fuck? Versus what the fuck? Here we go. Big Dipper, Orion's Belt. These are fixed. It's like a carousel that circles every night. It's a cosmic carousel. These constellations and stars haven't changed for umpteen thousands of years. That's why constellations exist. You cannot have, signs and constellations and so forth, and Big Dippers and Orion belts. If you're flying through space millions of miles an hour, you can't have any of this shit. Okay? If the sun is in space, why is there light on Earth but not in space? If the deepest hole ever drilled is only 12 kilometers deep or 8 miles deep, then why does science teach us that they know what's below that depth as fact? Okay, they do that all the time. They teach shit that they could never possibly fucking know all the time. They teach shit that they could never know. This crazy shit all the time. They just make shit up. It's bullshit. It's insane. NASA TRAPPIST-1, do you Tetris, bro? Do you Tetris, bro? Enlarged by intelligence. Zoom in on the clouds above astronaut in order to reveal the cracks on the green screen. Source of image, nasa.gov, or area with yellow square has been enlarged for optimal viewing. Okay. It's all green screen bullshit. You are programmed to comply with the establishment and to resist severance of indoctrination. Dome vault firmament above, flat plane, pillars below. It's in your own fucking shit, your own dogma nonsense. It's in your own fucking shit. The Big Dipper, spring, there's a North Star, never moves. It's a North Pole. Hasn't moved, never will. It can't move. It's the pole star. We don't fly through space. We don't fly through space. Sorry. Different seasons. This thing goes around the North Star. Everything does. It doesn't move. The only thing that moves are these other stars, and they're fixed to one another. That's why you get this swastika-looking emblem. And here you go. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called a fairy tale. Fairy tale. This doesn't exist. It never will. This never will exist. It doesn't exist. Never has, never will. Yep, they're all controlled by NASA, all the space agencies. Okay, they make it, it's all compartmentalized, and it's a big trick. It's a big joke. It's hilarious. These railroad tracks converge here, and you got your flat line here. It's all convergence, but they're still this far apart. If the moon is up in space, how am I able to see blue sky through it? Shouldn't it look more like this? instead of this transparent, translucent shit. The fact that a body of water is flat like a sheet of paper when undisturbed by wind and tide is my working anchor in the powerful ground tackle of all those who reject the delusions of modern theoretical astronomy. Prove water to be convex, and we will at once and forever recant and grant you anything you like to demand. Your globe Earth is a lie. Okay? When they say aliens, they're lying to you. When you're trying to enjoy the Grand Canyon and these motherfuckers are faking the Mars landing. The International Fake Station, no video or film exists of the alleged greatest engineering feat of mankind, the building of the ISS. I wonder why. You have to think. You have to think this is crazy nonsense. You'll never ever have a monkey turn into a human. It'll never fucking happen. I don't care how many imaginary missing links you make up. Airplane. According to the heliocentric model, Mercury and Venus orbit the Sun closer than us. It should be impossible to see these planets at night, but we can clearly see them with a telescope. Only the day side of Earth should be able to see these two planets. Checkmate, heliocentric globe Earth believers. That's case closed. I mean, this right here should be your red flag. This is all you need. Wake the fuck up. What's wrong with you people? Wake up. Their own shit. They drink their own fucking Kool-Aid. That's their shit right here. That's their own Kool-Aid. Looking out away from the sun, you can't see these planets. Look out. Anything on this side looking away from the sun at night, you cannot see these planets at night. Ever. Ever. And you do. Because it's fucking flat. When adjusting for curvature during flight. Airplane. Funny as shit. Clapping for CGI cartoons. Look, it's a computer cartoon on a screen. What an achievement. What an achievement. It's all about perspective. As the sun circles above and goes away from us, it gets smaller. Hoax files. We got the hoax files. Fucking Medusa here. Medusa is ready to fucking go. How I see the world, how others see theirs. See there? They see it through a fisheye GoPro lens. That's what they see their world through. But when you go outside and look with your real eyes, you realize it's flat. Which aims to prove the feasibility of capturing and relocating an asteroid. NASA. All this asteroid bullshit, like all these lights above, they're not terrestrial, and they're not going to all of a sudden turn dense and fall out of the sky. This is all fear porn. And when they talk about asteroids coming close and all this crazy shit, it's all fear porn. None of that exists. All this fucking shit with the fucking solar winds and flares and all that shit, it's all made up to scare you. It's all fear porn. None of that shit exists. You're never going to get hit by an asteroid. You're not flying through space. It's not a fucking pinball shooting gallery like they try to make it. It's all fear porn. Every fucking bit of it. You'll never have this shit happen. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Here we go. Walt Disney is NASA, and NASA is Walt Disney. Courtesy ODD-TV. But NASA has an asteroid relocation mission in 2021. You say fucking make-believe retard land. This is all Santa Claus for adults. You have to understand that. All this meteor, asteroid shit hitting Earth, coming close, that's all Santa Claus fear porn for adults. You can't fucking believe that fake shit. If the US government's gonna bomb people for chemical warfare, they should start with Bayer and Monsanto and the chemtrailers. And the chemtrailers, CIA. On a spinning globe at 1,000 miles an hour. See him? He's trying to hang on here. He's hanging on. He's on the ground. He's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. See him hanging on? It's 1,000 miles an hour. Right now, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, right? He's hanging on to the ground because it's spinning. Do you see this? Just when you go outside, do you see this shit? Crazy shit. Do you see this crazy shit? Do you see people doing this when you walk outside? You never see this. You're never going to see this because you're not spinning. We live in a Newtonian world of Einsteinian physics ruled by Frankenstein logic. You have been fed lies. Globe ball spinning globe-tard lies. Galaxies and quasars and all that shit is nonsense. The foundation must be demonstrated before other observations are associated. Again, this is what they do. They teach evolution and then they teach branch fake science off of that, of shit that ain't even proven. This is what they do. It's insanity. Watching round earthers trying to explain why gyroscopes aren't affected by Earth's spin. Not gonna happen. NASA went to the moon in a tweaker shelter. Alright, we're already caught up. I gotta get my other ones out here in a minute.